That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. And I ain't gotta talk about what I do.
When it's you against the sports book, the bucket list got your back. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Boy.
sir. Bucket list. Hey man, that's what I'm talking about, man. We in this bitch. We gonna give y'all from your positional power plays. And that comes straight from Silly St. Patrick. You can call me VO Bommy Egan. We got Tyreek up St. Patrick up there in the corner. James, you gotta be Tyreek. I don't know. We just scheming for this one anyway. So we gonna keep it pushing. Cody has already entered the full screen. He's gonna feature his center positional power play. Silly St. Patrick, take us away.
So number 10, we're going to go ahead and start off with Yusuf Nurkic. Projected for about 30, little over 35 fantasy points for DraftKings, about 37 for FanDuel. Get him in your lineup. He looks like he might pop off tomorrow.
Yeah, cheap buy.
Let's go with number 9. We got Deandre Ayton. Projected for about a little over 36 fantasy points on DraftKings, 37 on FanDuel.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also another beast. I like him because, they've been balling out this year. So definitely get him in your lineup.
Definitely. Who's the number 8 player?
Number 8, we got Andre Drummond. I like him. Lakers getting back more healthy now. Anthony Davis in the mix. But with that being said, right now with LeBron still out, he's definitely a play. Get him in your lineup.
Yeah, LeBron coming back soon, but Anthony Davis and Drummond are holding down the Lakers as of now. Who's your number 7 play?
Number 7, let's go with Jared Allen.
The young bull.
Projected for a little over 41 fantasy points on DraftKings, a little over 43 on FanDuel. He's a beast. I like him. Get him in your lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with the number 6. We got Bam and the
Bam.
Protected for
hey, we got to start one, man. Whoever says Bam last after we mention Bam at the bottom, like they got to pay $1 or something, man.
Cody.
Whoever says Bam last after Bam.
Bam.
There you go. Cody lost again. All right, so go ahead and get it popping. What's Bam projected for tomorrow?
A little over 42 fantasy points for DraftKings, a little over 44 for FanDuel. Beast mode, get him in your lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Can we unpack this? Can we unpack this list a little bit?
Yeah.
I want to start with
the top 5 before we go to the top 5. Well, let's unpack 10 through 5. Jay Reeves, what do you think about Nurkic, Ayton, Drummond, Allen? Bam.
Nope, that was easy.
Lost again.
Nope, I got that one.
I don't know, man. On the delay, it sounded like you lost, bro. Jay Reeves, what do you think about that?
I want to get into Yusuf Nurkic. I want to say Enes Kanter is biting into his time a little bit, so that one may be a little tricky. DeAndre Ayton, stud. Andre Drummond, I don't know, man. He's up and down. He's up and down with that little toe injury. He's a little banged up. So I don't really know about him. Jared Allen, he's also a little banged up. He hasn't been playing like himself as of late. But Bam.
Damn.
Get that man in your lineups, man. That's what it sounded like when that fool hit the game-winning shot versus Brooklyn.
Oh man,
Right
that was a beauty. Hey, it was a beauty, but it was a heartbreaker for me. And on the Batman FanDuel's kicked my ass on that one. Cody, let's go ahead and go into the top 5 players, centers, plays for the day. Who you got?
Clint Capella.
Yes, sir.
He's actually been balling out. I like him a lot going into this evening. Projected for a little over 44 fantasy points on DraftKings, 46 on FanDuel. He's got lots of potential big games, gets tons of rebounds. I think this one he's going to get 20. Definitely get him in your lineup.
Yeah, definitely, man. And number 4?
At number 4, we got Rudy Gobert. The Gobert.
Oh, oui.
As long as he only spreading the points and the ball around and not anything else, He's always good. Projected for a little over 45 fantasy points on DraftKings, a little over 47 on FanDuel. Beast mode, big game potential here. I think he's a 20-20 chance every night. Get him in your lineup.
Yeah, it's crazy. Your fantasy scores so far, man, have featured a lot of like rebound heavy, or rebound dependent centers. I'm wondering when the scoring is going to start picking up because you would think of Gobert, Allen, Drummond, Capella, all as the rebounding centers. Tell me you got some scoring in the top three. Who's number three center for the day?
Number 3 center, we have Nikolai Vucevic.
Oh,
Here goes those points you wanted. The little Vucevic. He's projected for a little over 46 fantasy points on DraftKings, a little over 48 on FanDuel. There goes your points. You're talking about 22, almost 23 points.
Yep.
Still about 13 rebounds I'd put him at. That makes him definitely a solid player.
Definitely, man. And now we go into the top two. What you gonna do? Who's number two?
Yep, you already know who he is. Noel Embiid. Noel Embiid.
Yeah.
Projected for a little over 47 fantasy points. Now he has big game potential every time he gets out there. He could be a 30-15. I say definitely get him in your lineup. He will be expensive, but he's gonna pay off. So
Yeah, I mean, he's somebody that doesn't have to lean on the rebounds, and he's definitely somebody your fantasy team could lean on. But who's the number one play of the day? I guess. Well, I think we all know who the number one play of the day is. Facing the Pelicans. He hasn't been mentioned yet. The dad by God. Who's number one for the day?
Nikolai Jokic, obviously. And then there goes that points we talking about here. But he brings it up in every other category. So you know he's always got big game potential. Projected for about a little under 53 fantasy points for DraftKings, a little over 40 or 54 for FanDuel. He's a number one across the board. I'd get him in your lineup.
MVP. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say that he's gonna be the MVP of the day, as well. He's gonna be the MVP of the league. Yes, I'm wearing my Nuggets glasses on this, but I can tell you three things for sure: men lie, women lie, and Nikolai. It's gonna pop off tomorrow, man. Joker about to hit it big, man. It's about to go down. Jay Reeves, what do you think? How do you feel about that top five after we discussed the 10 through 5? What do you think about 1 through 5?
Man, 1 through 5, all these guys are studs. I mean, like, just straight ballers. The one who really sticks out to me, who I think is going to have to step up for their team, and I want to say some really good value, would be Clint Capella. With Trae Young sitting out, he's got his little running mate John Collins back with him, but Clint Capella has been putting up monster numbers over the last few games with Trae Young sitting out. So get him in your lineup.
Definitely, man. Make sure you look into all these players that are aforementioned, because if they weren't worth talking about, we wouldn't be talking about them. But that's just us against these spreadsheets. But when it comes to you against the sports book, the bucket list got your back. And remember, men lie, women lie, and Nika lie. Three things you can fucking count on. Here we go. Bucket list, baby.
Dad by God.
The dad by God.